Okay, so I'm playing some Ristar. Let me change what I'm listening to instead of myself real quickly. Alright, let me turn down my volume a bit. Enslave the people, even the legendary hero has been captured. A desperate plea for help is made. Alright, so yeah, I do have the Game Informer for this, but I don't know. Whatever. So this game, I'm gonna say, was released in 1996 or something. It features a star. He's a wrist star. Alright, so I'm gonna start the game. It kind of looks a little bit like Sonic, which is kind of cool. So you jump with C. I'm getting to learn the Sega controller. You jump with C and you arms with B, which is kind of cool. It's a very simple game. You swing the same way. You just aim your arms in whichever direction you're pressing B. You only have a certain amount of lives, and then you have to start the entire game over. So right now I have 4 lives, so it's important to get as many possible lives as you can, and it's kind of easy too. The main goal at the end of each level is to jump as high as you possibly can, and they also have bonus stages. So you could swing here, and then when you sparkle, you could jump a little bit higher and get to places that you normally can't. And at the end of levels, they have this kind of thing. And once you reach like a maximum spin, then you let go and you get to go to like bonus areas. And you get like a time or something. This kind of reminds me of Bubblicious or whatever the game was. Nice. I did the bonus stage. Record time, 18 seconds. So they have like little Ristar trophies that they give you extra health. So like the first boss is a wizard. The second boss, I'm not entirely sure. The third boss is like a mole. And like then you have like the burning zone, which is the level that I need to try to beat. Oh, sorry. Brightness, it kind of changes my camera a bit. So you get a height bonus. So yeah, whenever like it flashes like a bright light or whatever, my camera kind of stops detecting motion. But yeah, I just have to be wary of that. Yeah, I'm just doing like an all-nighter or whatever. I just ate more chicken and stuff. And the chicken's super good. Like it was very caramelly. Like I was eating greasy food all day. And then I just had like whatever, Koja chicken. Like all day I just ate sandwiches that had like chicken and cheesesteak and mozzarella sticks and bacon in them. And then after that I upgraded to 2 cheeseburgers with fried mac and cheese, jalapenos, and like the fried mac and cheese is as big as the burger in the actual cheeseburger. Excuse me. And then basically it's super delicious. And then after that I switched over to like chicken, just like it was kind of like General Tso's chicken, except with like like super like coated, and it's just like all meat, which is super nice. Getting in like good chicken is really important, I think. Like chicken's like the best food you could eat, in my opinion, obviously, besides like fish and steak. And yeah, I mean, I need to basically like I'm resetting my schedule so I can wake up at like a normal time, enjoying some games, and like look how cool this is. This game has such a great soundtrack. Every single level has a new soundtrack. It's so chill. This is like the dark area of the map. So your live is the stars at the top right, and at the bottom left is how many lives you have. Your health is at the top right, but you get additional stars for additional lives. It's kind of funny how like you could play this game like 2 months ago or whatever, and like still struggle with like basic levels. Like very short term kind of like memory related to it. I wrote down my controls for Captain America and the Avengers on my like in the video description, which was kind of cool. So you could like use it as like your own like personal journal, and like all the controls and stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna fight Riho. The second boss is actually a hammerhead shark. I misspoke. And it's a really cool boss. I'm in love with this game's music. It's really good. So basically what you have to do is grab him 3 times and he'll drop his backpack. And then you grab his backpack, he switches colors. He casts like magic on you and stuff. Like the music is so good, because like you get like slightly exhausted playing the level, and then the song is just like so cool, and it just lets you just chill out. So I just beat Riho. Like the Sega people are so great at music. So this is pretty cool. It has like a little cutscene where he's like switching like the level and stuff. Ristar's obviously a star. Alright, so round 2 is Planet Undertow. The Undertow album by Tool is pretty cool. So here you basically raise the water by doing that. I could swim down and just get the gem, but that just gives me points, which I don't think is really worthwhile. So I jump out of the water with C. You could jump with A or C. Alright, so you grab stars like so, and then they appear at the top right, and you get extra health. So on Sega, they actually have another game called like Echo. and it's kind of like this game. They have like an Echo too, which is pretty dumb. I know my one friend, he has a projector in his room, which is a pretty cool idea. And basically has like a pull down screen, and he had like a modded whatever, so he could play like modded like Echo the Dolphin or whatever. And I don't know. Yeah, that was like kind of gimmicky and shit. It's like what can you possibly do? Like, whatever. Alright, so the blue ones, they give you max health. The blue stars, they give you max health, which is pretty cool. That pyramid in the background reminds me of Mega Man 11 on Steam. That game's so hard. I beat Blockman in that game. So at this point, I just need to defeat all the enemies that get washed ashore. They drop like little Pac-Man super dots here. Alright, here come the electricity octopuses. They just have like massive foreheads, like too big for their face. They like use like their forehead as like part of their face or something for whatever reason. You could do that, you could do whatever. Alright, so this part I like to hop on the bubbles a little bit to the right. And I think this chest is kind of pointless, it just has a gem in it, but it's really not worth doing, but it's kind of fun too, whatever. I know this one like SNES like Mario game, it used to be like super exciting back in the day. Near like my grandma's, where my grandma lived, there were people who lived in there nearby, and essentially like they played like SNES games in there, and I remember being super excited when they showed me Mario in there. Another dude, he lived nearby, and he showed me like Resident Evil and stuff. And he also showed me like, oh, actually it's another life. And he actually showed me Final Fantasy VII and RE1. And I remember like RE1 back in the day scared me. Like, cause I saw like the zombie at the beginning in the opening sequence. And then he showed me like the Tyrant later on, and that really freaked me out because I was like, oh wow, the zombies are like super fast. Alright, so I need to defeat one of the blue face dudes, and then the water, or this lets me go forward. Sometimes you have to just defeat enemies, so this part I had to, yeah, do the same thing. I like these enemies. They kind of look like I had a soccer ball back in the day that was orange, and it kind of looked like that. So some enemies, they spawn enemies, so you need to defeat them before you're able to continue on. I was super average at soccer. Like, when I played soccer, essentially, I don't know, one time some dude like slid tackled me super hard, and I don't know, that wasn't too bad. Like, I played in-town soccer, I played traveling soccer, and I played like grade school soccer. We had like soccer, like really competitive soccer in my high school. But I don't know, I went to soccer camp before then, and they like destroyed my legs. Like, that was the sorest I've ever been. Like it was a week-long soccer camp for like 9 hours a day or something, and all we did was like run for like 9 hours, and it was pretty intense. Like I couldn't even walk up the stairs. When I was like eighth grade, I couldn't even walk up the stairs afterwards. I was so sore, and I mean, I thought that was like really intense. Like I was still sore like 3-4 days later when I was going to the actual tryouts, and like I couldn't even like play soccer. Like I was still sore from the camp. A lot of other people went to the camp too, because it was also part of like the school, and I don't know, I don't really care. Like I didn't really know about like actually training running at the time. Like I essentially just I played like school basketball, baseball in town, traveling soccer. I felt like I played enough sports that like I was good enough. Like I tried to I actually tried to train a little bit for the tryouts. Like I was trying to like jog on like a treadmill or whatever. And I remember I had like a cream soda and like a glass bottle, and I was drinking my cream soda in my treadmill while I was jogging, which is pretty funny when you think about it. Like the concept of protein and like any of that stuff made 0 sense to me. Like meat made 0 sense to me. It was just like I didn't even have like a calorie goal. Like I just ate whatever was given to me. I was super skinny. I weighed like going to high school. I probably weighed like 90 pounds or some shit, or like 100 pounds. I was super skinny. And then like sophomore year, I was like 120, 110 pounds. And then essentially, like I was like a really ectomorph or whatever, super thin. And like starting junior year, like I started trying to work out, and like essentially I just ate as much as I possibly could, because I read on like the workout websites that you had to like bulk in order to work out. You had to like eat at like 3,000 calories a day and as much grams of protein in a day as the pounds that you weighed. So I tried to like eat more protein, but I like really struggled to get 3,000 calories in a day. Like it was really, really difficult for me to get 3,000 calories a day, and I don't know, like I did that for like a few months, or a year or two, and I don't know, I would even make like interesting shit where like I would take like brownie mix and then like put protein powder in it, but that was like once, and like I just couldn't figure out how to eat enough calories. Like I would drink like so much milk, like whole milk too, which isn't good. Obviously low fat milk has a lot of protein and not saturated fat and not as much simple sugars, so low fat milk is like way better. And then essentially whole milk is not good for you. It's fun here and there, but I also had like whey protein shakes. I drank so much milk, like I would drink like 2 or 3, 4 glasses a day, and like I would eat like cheese balls, and it was very difficult, like trying to like eat enough. But oh, I never said these things before. Phone. And then yeah, I don't know, like when I went to college, like I looked pretty decent, but like I still needed to cut fat. Like the concept of cardio, I didn't really do cardio. I didn't feel the need to, and like I didn't play sports in college, I mean in high school whatsoever. So I went to college, and like I would jog a little bit here and there, but I was starting to get super ripped a little bit. And also like the first year of college, I worked at like a box moving company, and I got super fucking ripped. And I've been ripped since. And essentially, it was difficult in college because they moved us away from Planet Scorch. They moved us away from like the food. Like it was difficult to keep the food like nearby, and like obviously like it was difficult to actually like access the food, like because they closed our cafeterias during certain times, so you had to eat as much as you possibly could while the cafeteria was open, which is super annoying. Like I don't know why they had to do it like that, but like there was they had like a nice convenient store that would basically sell it would sell you food, and like you could get like a nice sandwich for like $7 or $6, and it was a waste of money, but they were good sandwiches, so that's what I had to do, and like keep that in like my fridge and stuff. Like obviously they had like they had grocery store nearby, but I didn't know how cheap grocery stores were back in the day, to be honest. I didn't know like how good Campbell's was. Like Campbell's is literally just like, oops. Like Campbell's is like really easily stored, easily cooked food, but like the process of actually cleaning the food was very difficult, because you had like just like a sink. So it was annoying that like you don't have access to like the cafeteria and stuff, because like you could have had like so much better hygiene. And it's like, all right, let's replace your hygiene with like our profit making, and your capability of eating food. It's like, it's kind of cringe in my opinion, because it's like I'm trying to live a healthy lifestyle, and they're trying to like promote like non-healthy lifestyles, where, and then you introduce like say like you introduce like partying into the mix. And I mean, yeah, like people could be eating like they're in like a new place and stuff, and I mean it worked out pretty well, but they could have had like better choices in the cafeteria. But I ate pretty good. Like I had we had like tilapia and chicken a lot of the time, so I ate pretty well. But like you'd have to like eat like all at once, and it was a lot of moving around. Like it just promoted a lot of like walking around to get your food, which is kind of annoying. But they had like other options, like you could eat food, and they had like vending machines and other stuff like that. And they also had like fast food places there, but the fast food place wasn't like that cool of a choice. It was like really greasy hot dog food, or it was like a coffee place that had like breakfast sandwiches, and essentially they weren't always open either. But like the breakfast sandwiches are kind of cool, because you could have like egg sandwiches and stuff. I would always get like egg bagels, but they weren't always open, which is also a problem, because like, yeah, I don't know, dude. It could have been a little bit better managed, I think, but I also don't particularly care. Like I did pretty well, and I looked good the entire time. But it was definitely much easier living off campus. Like it was definitely much easier. And then besides that, like I thought living at home and then commuting was actually even easier. Like living near like a train and commuting via train to college would probably be the best option. It's really a shame that they ruined trains forever. But that would be ideal, in my opinion. Just like fast transportation to school. Living on campus is kind of fun. You gotta meet people. It's nothing more than like, I don't know, getting like, learning how to like transport and stuff, like, and like how to get around, but you don't really learn. Because the people will be like, alright, this is cool, but like, I don't know. It's more like, you do it once and then it's like, okay, like that was it. So, I don't know. They had like pretty cool people, I guess. But you could meet people from like New York and they wouldn't show you how to use like the train to get like around their area, even though you talk to them like all the time. And then you'd have like other people like who live in like other areas and they wouldn't show you how to get around either. And I don't know. They were like as like, I don't know. And then also like they just place you all near, okay, so top left, bottom middle, bottom right. Oh shit. Okay, so you have to do it the same way that they do it. The numbers stay for the first one. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I got this. I'm gonna struggle with this, I think. Honestly. Okay, here we go. That was easy. Actually, was it? Isn't that bad? That was pretty bad. Alright, top left, bottom right, bottom left, top. Okay. That's actually, like, while you're actually in the process of doing, like, the hand grab, like, it's like, which one was it? Alright, that one was easy. It gets super fast. This one I'm fucked. This one I'm fucked on. I knew it. Bottom right, bottom left, bottom, top right, top. Okay. Bottom right, bottom left, bottom, top right. I didn't see which one this was, but whatever. Hell yeah, dude. That one was super fast. Alright, so this is the level I normally struggle on. Oh, the next level after this one is the one I struggle on. Look at this dude up here. He's like the Mario Party jump rope. Someone mentioned like in Pokemon they kind of want like a Doug trio, like a royal Doug trio. Like you go into the castle and Doug Trio's just in there like as a king. And it's like you're like walking around the castle and you're like, all right, and then you just like capture like Doug Trio. Except like, so if you're Sparkly, you don't get hit by fire. You capture like a royal Doug Trio. Like, I don't know, they like make like the Pokemon have like special stories and shit. Be kind of cool. Alright, you need to go up here. You can't go to the bottom right there, or else you lose. Oh. Alright. Looks like this is the end of the level. So at the end of this level, I have to fight a mole, and you fight him in the air while you're falling, which is pretty cool. Boss arena, at a hand fall. Alright, so this boss is actually pretty difficult. I really like the song. There he is right there. Such a cool boss, dude. It's the Royal Doug Trio right here. Alright, so at this point you have to grab him in the air. I feel like this is like a Mortal Kombat on like the PS2, the one where you like fall through the level and you could like throw someone into like a fire spike incinerator or something, and they get like ground up. I didn't beat him yet. All right. Now he looks like the little rupee Pokemon. How cute is that? Boned. Very chill song. This place looks kind of cool. It looks like the South Park episode where they freeze themselves in time until the Wii comes out. Cool, right? So you have to give the music bird his music, and then he moves. So this part you have to hop over it and grab it underneath you. Alright. So this picks up the thing. I think you have to stand here and hand it to it. There we go. I never got past this level. I usually get game over here. I always get GG here. Reminds me of like Futurama a bit. Futurama, that show was like so good. like the Calculon thing. And like, I don't know, Calculon was always funny as shit. I haven't watched cable television in like, I haven't watched cable television since college. Is that crazy? Like I watched DBZ Remastered on like Toonami. Like I would kind of watch Toonami a bit on like Saturday nights at like 1 to 2 a.m. And then after that I was like, no, not really. I mean, like I watched One Punch Man season 1, which was incredible, and season 2, which had its moments, but overall it wasn't that great. But it was really great. But I mean, I was also reading the One Punch mangas at the time from Midtown Comics, and the Midtown Comics One Punch Man, it's like the same as the show. I also read like Devilman vs. Hades, which was super fun. Like I really enjoyed Devilman vs. Hades 1 through 3. Those are good mangas. I enjoyed Death Note, the Dark Edition, which has I can't grab that, dude. And a few other comics. Like I had comics in my like Facebook albums, and this part is pretty cool. I like the streetlights here a lot. I don't know, there's probably some game I like streetlights in a lot. Yeah, so I had to throw the music thing in the hole over there, and then it gets transported over here. I don't know if I could use this to knock the music thing off. Oh no. So they had like a pretty cool game, like I think it was F-Zero. I have it on N64, and that's the Captain Falcon game, which is kind of cool. And I actually never played Captain Falcon. But so right here, I just had to throw this over here, and then I go down here too. Grab it. I always get confused there, because I'm not sure. So you have to go on the other side of the wall and grab it. I also mess up there. I remember playing this game, and I was eating like macaroni and cheese, but with like the ground beef in it or whatever. And I don't know, that's what I did. Like I was just in there, just eating like the ground beef, mac and cheese, just like. I don't know. Like in my, like I had like a magazine table. We kept like our, like my, like I had like folders from like grade school, like pre-K. Oh, he stole my fucking music box. There we go. Ooh. So I had like a folder, like I had folders. Cause we had like colored sketches in like grade school. And all my crushes would draw me pictures. I mean, all the people I crushed on me, they would draw me pictures in a coloring book. I don't know. So I had like folders there of all of my girlfriends. Alright, so I'm gonna hop up here and get rid of this green dude first. He looks super cool. I like his color a lot. I had like these like little bear things. They're like little fuzzy bear toys or whatever. They were like tiny, and essentially one of them happened to be that color. it matched like the Ristar color, which is super cool. My game froze here the last time too. Is that crazy? Yeah, my game froze here the last time too. Highly unfortunate. Okay. Whatever. That was a good stream.